It's a pleasure having you on this program. If you've just joined us, and this is the Tuesday edition of the award-winning Morning Flight and award-winning Xenophobic XP, where there's a convergence of faith and entertainment. Abdurrahman Balogun, the Director of Media, Public Relations and Protocols, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, has joined us this morning. Good morning, Abraham. It's a pleasure having you on our program this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's great to have you.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, we have three gentlemen here, and of course, we're talking about the xenophobia, which is currently sweeping in South Africa. I'd like to start this way. With the anti-immigrant sentiment being experienced in South Africa, particularly targeting Nigerians, don't you think Nigeria and Nigerians owe the apartheid regime an apology? But much more than that, will you attribute this anti-immigrant sentiments to discrimination, to weak diplomacy, and perhaps deeper systemic issues? Abdurrahman.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for having me. In your introductory remarks, you have really captured it. But I don't think there is a weak diplomacy. If you know, issues have been one, even right from 1994, since the emancipation of the apartheid, the discrimination, the who and cry, trying to see who is the biggest in Africa, a kind of right between Africa and Nigeria. Nigeria pride as the giant of Africa, whereas South Africa believe why not for the struggle they ought to have taken this step. So you can see this unwritten rivalry going on between Nigeria and South Africa. Later, dovetail, so we have many contributing the economy of South Africa. Maybe I should say that the issue basically affected based on three things. One, the political factor, the social factor, and the economic factor. So this issue culminated into what we as this attack here and there. Not only Nigeria, but Africa. I mean, if the neighbor in Zambia, Zimbabwe, they attack them.
Yes.
Ghana attack, but because Nigeria are more in number, we receive more of an attack in South Africa. Talking about diplomacy, weak diplomacy, I don't think you recall during the time of President Muhammadu Buhari, then Vice President led a delegation and visited and met with the South African government. There are series of discussions at the diplomatic level. What culminated into what we call an MOU was signed, and South Africa on early warning signal, so as to arrest and tame this ugly situation. There was a follow-up visit by the then Minister of State Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Suberu Dada, who equally met with his counterpart there in South Africa, and to consolidate on the MOU signed. Regrettably, this MOU today was not implemented from the South African side.
Yes.
So on that, you can say the political will from the South African government is not there. The diplomatic will, you can see that there are diplomatic shortcuts on that. Even during this current administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in the last 3 weeks, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Ambassador Bianca Odumegu Ojukwu, has summoned the RTI Commissioner for South Africa, met with him, and a lot of things were discussed upon on this matter. Parliament, the Nigerian Parliament, condemned this recent attack.
Yes.
The Nigerian Diaspora Commission, we had issued almost 3 statements in the last 3 weeks. Things are to protect Nigerians living there, and those who are culpable should face the law. These are some of the diplomatic efforts we have made so far, and so I don't agree that there's a weak diplomatic from Nigeria's side, but the political will, because the implementation of all these things lie with the government. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for shedding some light. It's good to find out that there have been some moves by the federal government to reach out to the South African High Commission, as it were, to be able to get some fact. However, the South African government has also claimed that some of the attacks are either exaggerated or outrightly false or fake news, as it were. Now, does NITCOM have any kind of evidence to counter these claims? Because if Nigerians are saying we are being attacked and the South African government is saying that these are exaggerated, where do we create that balance to be able to substantiate whatever claims that we have about these attacks?
And who do we believe?
Yeah.
Yes, you see, they have the right to say it's exaggerated, but we are the one that is feeling the pang. We are the pain. In the last 3 weeks, 2 Nigerians have been killed. Between 2019 to date, that we started this commission, Nigerian Diaspora Commission, over Nigerians have been killed. Over Nigerians. From one or the other, extrajudicial killing here and there, even some have been supervised by the security agencies of South Africa. So how will you call that exaggeration? Losing our citizens just like that, for no just cause? Extrajudicial. I think you should believe Nigeria. We have evidence. Because each of these deaths or each of these killings, we will file a report. There was a time the National Association of Nigerian Students, they staged a protest in Abuja in solidarity with living in South Africa, that they do all their investment in Nigeria and their nationals, they too be attacking them. We have to appeal to them. They made a protest to the High Commission office in Abuja.
Yes.
It was a serious one. We have to call the security agencies to abate that so that the thing will not lead to serious crisis. So I'm surprised that they are claiming. We have families whose their sibling or children or whatever or husband have been killed. Don't forget, between 2019 to date, we've carried out about 2 or 3 evacuations from South Africa. And even this latest one, this has happened in the last 3 weeks. Over 130 Nigerians have already, we provide them They've written down their names that we should come and evacuate them. So if things have been rosy, do you think all these things will happen? So these are facts that you can fact check what I've just said, and you know that they have been really nice on us. But I must say this attack is predominantly unleashed on the informal sector, not on the formal sector. For instance, our people who are lecturers there, we have Nigerians who are medical practitioners and they are doing well. We've not had any case of any attack on them. So these attacks are only on the informal sector, those who are trading, those who are selling and buying, those who are operating hotels or markets, those who have shops. I mean, those are where they run this attack.
Okay,
So it is the fact that we are agitated. Nigeria is agitated. We know that, but we are not going to do what people want us to do, a tit for tat. They are still our brothers. So we continue with diplomacy. No amount of diplomacy is too much to get adequate results. Thank you.
all right. Thank you. Before we let you go, you have established two facts here, in your submissions. One is that the South African government is quite uncooperative. I mean, they have not been owning up to the situation as they ought to. And of course, you have also established that truly there's no denying the fact that Nigerians are being tortured, are being killed, are being attacked in South Africa. So going forward now for the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, what are you saying to the Nigerians that are in South Africa at the moment? Are there any plans? Okay, you spoke about evacuation. What are you saying? Some people are saying we have built our lives here, our business is here. What is the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission saying to these people? Are there programs? Those who are coming back, what is the cushioning effect mechanism that the federal government of Nigeria, the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, is preparing to bring these people back home safely?
Previous evacuation, we have a collaboration with some companies, private individuals who are ready to assist. For instance, you and I know that Nigeria, we don't have an airline of our own, a private individual, so that I will not be advertising here. A private individual donate his airline as part of his own contribution to bring in this our thing. Then we have some other foundation who on arrival gave necessary support, i.e. food, accommodation, and then also settling them down. I told you that those people that are affected mainly are people of informal sector. So those who are in various trades, selling, hairdressing, tailoring, whatever, event manager or whatever, they are being settled down. Those who want to still learn some other trade were taken to Directorate of Employment, NDE, and some were resettled with Human Refugee Commission and Resettlement Mission. They have a facility to reintegrate this particular set of people. Our evacuation process is always interministerial. It's not only done by we have NEMA and immigration, CSS, and other forest, interior, other ministry and department of government. That is one. Two, what are we telling them? We are telling them to remain calm. We are telling them to be good ambassadors of Nigeria. We are telling them not to retaliate. We are telling them to maintain decorum. And we are equally telling South African government, if you say somebody doesn't have legal paper, legal document to stay in the country, the punishment for illegal migrant or irregular migrant is not death penalty. It's not by killing them. It's not by attacking them. You can try them, prosecute, and I mean, Nigeria is not saying if you committed any crime, you not be prosecuted. No, but we are saying you should not attack, you should not kill them. They have the right, and under international UN International Charter of Migration, they also have the right to migrate, to move to any part of the world. But they have to do that with decorum, with legality. And then, you know, we equally have associations there. We have Nigeria in Diaspora Organization, RSA, that is South Africa. We have so many groups. We have professional groups. We have the umbrella body, NIDO. We have others of groups there. We have even groups, the one for those from the east, the south, and the north. They have their own. So we advise them to relate, with their various groups there. And then, so these are some of the things we have been telling them, so that there won't be this thing. And then, pending the time that the evacuation will take place, they should file their names. Those who want to go back, they should file their names. Like Raleigh said, a lot of them, they've been staying in that country minimum of 20 to 30 years.
We will really love to thank you for these conversations we've had on xenophobia, especially anti-immigrant sentiments being expressed, particularly and targeting Nigerians in South Africa. Abraham Balogun, Director of Media, Public Relations and Protocols of Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, has joined us this morning to shed more light on this issue. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. And we want to wish you a very, very great day ahead. Good morning, Abraham. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.